But it gets weirder. George and Kathy Lutz bought the house in 1975, not knowing its history. That changed when they found a newspaper clipping about the murders while doing renovations. Despite this, they moved right back in with their 3 kids. And within weeks, strange things started happening. Moving boxes levitated. Books flew off shelves. Doors opened on their own and shook violently. Then there were the voices. They heard whispering, footsteps, and even disembodied laughter. One day, George saw the apparition of a little girl in a Victorian nightgown. Later, he found out her name was Jessica, and she was the youngest victim in the massacre, and she wasn't the only ghost haunting the halls. The Lutzes also encountered the ghost of a man they believed to be Ronald Duffy. They tried to make the best of it, even inviting paranormal investigators to document their experiences. But after 28 terrifying days, they fled the home. Welcome to this house. Today we are exploring the Amityville Horror House, the home where 6 people were brutally murdered and whose ghosts are said to still linger within its walls. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode. In 1977, a local priest suggested the house be blessed. Father Adam Sproy told readers of Reader's Digest that the murder had created a spiritual vortex of evil at the home, but after sprinkling holy water and burning incense, he felt only a strong negative energy and an overwhelming feeling of evil. He believed the house should be torn down, because it was beyond saving. But one person wasn't willing to give up on it just yet. After the priest left, George went into the basement alone to look around. Just then, a cold, clammy hand grabbed his shoulder. He turned around and saw a horrifying sight before him. Standing in front of him was a gaunt, gray-faced man wearing a dirty t-shirt and holding a bloody meat cleaver. Startled, George could only watch as the ghastly figure approached him, then stopped right in front of his eyes and whispered, "Get out." Terrified, George ran from the house and never looked back. For years, he and his wife refused to talk about their experience in Amityville, but eventually they decided to come forward with their story. Now known simply as the Amityville Horror, their story became an international sensation. Books and movies were made about the haunting, and the home became a tourist attraction. To this day, people still report strange occurrences in the area, leading many to believe the spirits of Amityville are real. So what do you think? Is the Amityville Horror House really haunted, or is it all just a hoax? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode. In 1979, the case was picked up by the media and became an international sensation. People began calling it the Amityville Horror. The story of the house became so popular that several books and movies were made about it. But the real story may be even more terrifying than the fictional versions. The first investigation into the Amityville killings was botched by the police, who were led to believe that the killer was a drifter named Peter Kinkle. It was until months later that the authorities realized that Kinkle had been in jail for another crime at the time of the murders. This led to speculation that the police had been trying to cover up the real killer's identity. But what could have possibly motivated Ronald to commit such a brutal crime? The answer may lie in the house itself. According to some reports, the home at 112 Ocean Avenue is built on an ancient Native American burial ground. Others say that the house is cursed, and that those who enter it are doomed to suffer tragedy. But perhaps the most disturbing theory is that the house itself is somehow responsible for the horrific events that unfolded within its walls. Some believe that the evil presence in the house drove Ronald to murder his entire family. Others say that the house is a portal to another dimension and that the spirits of the dead are trapped there. The truth is, we may never know what really happened in Amityville. But one thing is for sure, the house still stands and people still visit it to this day. If you ever find yourself in Amityville, be sure to take a tour of the house and see for yourself the place where 6 people were brutally murdered. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to check out the others in the series. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an exciting episode.